So he allows us to do more in coverage without getting too risky per se if we just keep sending people.
Jeff, the most complete game the secondary side.
I got to watch it on tape. Just proud of the guys. I know 45 yards passing and 3 interceptions is good on paper, but we'll take a look at the process and see how it looked. But I just can't say how proud I am of those guys. But again, you got to look at the whole defense. You can't just look at the secondary. Linebackers in zone, rush plus coverage was awesome today.
Jeff, we asked you so much about the bullet position and having answers for when teams spread you out, and then these guys come out and go kind of like I formation, old school triple option on you.
I didn't see any of that.
What were the conversations like to try to get that figured out?
You should have been up in the booth hearing me on those. Thankfully, we called the timeout and got the pick on the next play. It was awesome. Coach Day said, "You need timeout." I said, "Yeah." And then kind of settled in. We got the right personnel grouping on, calmed down, went over it. They didn't come back to it much. We went over again at halftime. We felt good about our plan. But credit to them, we hadn't seen that at all. We would have to go back and watch the old Nebraska wishbone stuff. It's probably the only thing I didn't watch this week was going back that far.
That's what I was going to ask about. Was that decision to call that timeout for a young head coach?
It was awesome.
Is that showing a sign of like the maturity that he's grown in the last 6 weeks?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how much he's grown, but yeah, I think that was one of the best defensive calls of the day, and he called it. He said, "You guys need a timeout." And how many offensive guys are going to give you their timeout? I've been around offensive head coaches where you don't touch the timeout. You know what I mean? So it was awesome because that really let us slow things down. They came out with a really good play right after that. We were in a better situation for us because things were going fast and we got the pick. Changed the game too because we went rolling after that.
Greg said you guys practiced against it a little bit in spring and maybe a little bit in camp, the I formation.
Yeah.
And pretty much sat the defense down, said this is what we're doing, and you guys did it. What does it say about those guys to be able to do that in 2 minutes?
Smart guys who trust us and pay attention, and the fact that they can adjust that fast is awesome. It's a credit to the players because, again, we hadn't seen it, hadn't practiced it, and, good game plan for them. That was a good, tough series, that drive. And then, maybe they saw that we settled in and they got away from it. Plus, at that point, too, I don't think it was going to become a two-back run game. We were up. The offense did a great job.
You mentioned Jeff Okuda's back. Have you ever seen an interception when somebody's on their back like that?
I've seen a couple of them, but hey, I told him, right? Sometimes they just come to you, and that one came to him. So now he's got to go out and get a really good one next time.
When you see that on film, is that a good player? Is that
great play? He ended up with the ball. They're all good plays. No one remembers how you caught him. They remember how many interceptions you have, though.
Jeff, I know you guys go week by week, and you got a long way to go here, but this collection of skill that you guys faced, you're on the road, it's a night game, it's a good environment. Just like how much was this game in your head when you first got hired here? Or maybe coming into this week, just how big of a deal was it to go against this kind of offense?
When I first got hired, it was this game I wasn't thinking about. As we got closer to it, maybe even starting a little bit last week, this one I started thinking about a lot. They just present a lot of issues. Yeah. The backs are good, the receivers are good. I mean, all we did was hear about, they have really good wideouts. To me, the quarterback's a really dangerous player, and schematically that creates issues. So yeah, I didn't sleep very good this week. I watched a lot of tape, and this was the one.
I know you guys have played well, and I know you always have confidence in your players, but I don't know, does this instill an even different level of confidence in your guys to play the way they did against that kind of team?
I hope so. I hope they continue to build confidence as we go and continue to play well, because all everybody keeps saying is, who have they played? Who have they played? Well, Cincinnati's a pretty good football team. Miami, Ohio won today against a pretty good football team. Indiana played pretty good today. And this team had 700 yards last week. So these guys do deserve credit. Are we a finished product? No. Do I think we can get way better? I do. I guarantee you when I turn on the tape on the plane, I'm going to be frustrated on things. But it's nice to do that when you win a game. That's what I'm starting already.
What does way better look like, given what you've done these first 5 weeks? I mean, what can this be?
Well, I think we still are making mistakes, right? So when I say way better, I don't want to sound silly, right? But I still think there's mistakes out there. I think there's plays we left out there. I think there's third downs we should have been off the field. I think there's balls that we got out-leveraged on that shouldn't have out-leveraged us. I don't think they should have scored that touchdown, So way better looks like no points. But again, I'm saying that with a sense of, you asked me the question, what's way better? I'm really proud of the guys, really proud of them. I thought the defensive staff did an incredible job, all of them. So that's a tough question.
Do you have to tell that to the players? I mean, is that something you guys...
Oh, when we watch film tomorrow, we're going to grade it as if you watch every single play and you look at the process. You throw the score out. Was your step good? Were your hand placement good? Was your leverage good? Were your eyes good? This game's not about, to me, every play's not about the result. It's about all the little things we got to stay on these guys. It's fundamentals and technique, and that's the most important thing we can coach these guys on.
Hey Jeff, one quick one. Okuda just seems to be playing out of time right now. I'm just wondering, everybody knows what people think of him, but his progression to this point, A, what have you seen from that progression? And two, when you're playing at the top of your game, do balls just come to you the way they did on that second pick?
Jeff's playing well. Jeff's getting better for sure, and he's totally bought in. And if you come to practice and watch him, that you'll understand that. Like, he just works every single day, and he's bought in, and he has confidence, and that's why he's getting better. Now, like I told him, balls are going to come to you, man. Just trust it. Play with good eyes, play with good vision, don't press, and you're going to make plays. But those guys competed today. I wanted to be really aggressive today. I wanted to get our hands on these guys, and I wanted to challenge them from the start. But those guys put it on the line now. We didn't back off. We didn't bail. We played a lot of press, too. But I can't say enough about Jeff, and I can't say how much I appreciate how hard he works and how bought in he is.
Their approach, how much of it's the fact that they weren't satisfied as a defense with how they performed last year? Or is it just buying into you guys as the coach?
It's probably both, but we appreciate that they're so bought in because they didn't have to be, but they are, and they're working, and they're hungry, and they have a chip on their shoulder, and they're not done, and I don't think they're satisfied, which to me is so exciting, and I can't wait to go back to work tomorrow. It's good.